Okay, so here's our next example. Let's work through this one, and I will show you another way of doing this one in addition to the techniques we've already done. So let's again work left to right. CH3, there's our CH3 group, CH2, and also another CH2. So notice here, we're going to have an oxygen atom shown right there. Let me pull this down a little bit. Let's put that in. And now we're going to have a CH2. Here's another CH2. And finally, a CH3. So that is one way to condense this down. Now there is another way to do this. We don't have any branches in here at all, so it doesn't really involve any branching. But do notice one thing. This whole chain is kind of like a subchain, and this one are the same. So there's 3 carbons here, 3 carbons here. On the right we have a CH2, CH2, CH3, and the same thing on the left-hand side. What we can do is we can combine these two together, put them in parentheses, and use a subscript. And then we're going to put that in front of the oxygen. And this may seem a little different, and it is, and you do see this from time to time. Not that common. Actually, the way I've shown it up here is the more common way of doing it. But you will see this other way occasionally. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's combine those two together. As you can see, I drew one of those 3 carbon groups, put in parentheses. I'm going to put a 2. And I'm going to put an oxygen right to the right of that, and that will work just fine. So that is definitely another way of doing that. Again, not really very common. I would say this method here, which you have everything in a nice chain form, is going to be the most common. Anyhow, so there is that example.